Thank you, Chairman Molinar, Ranking Member Khanna, distinguished members. Thank you for the opportunity to testify. I want to tell you about Chris. Chris is a divorced father from Massachusetts. He served his country as an Army officer. He raised 3 sons. 2 years ago, he became a grandfather. He was 4 years from retirement. A woman contacted him on Facebook. Beautiful, German accent, sophisticated. Chris was skeptical and he asked for a video call. She agreed. She looked exactly like her photos. Over the next several months, she convinced him to invest in what appeared to be a legitimate trading platform. It was fake. By the time Chris realized the truth, 90% of his retirement had been stolen. He called local police. They said they did not have the resources to help. He filed an FBI report. He never heard back. The Secret Service told him the loss was too small to prioritize. The fake profile used to scam him is still active today on Instagram. He has reported it repeatedly. Meta has responded that it does not violate community standards. Chris is not an outlier. He is the everyman American victim of this crime. And his story exposes the structural failures in our response. Local police without the tools, federal agencies without the capacity, technology platforms without the will. I'm also here on behalf of Don, a retired engineer from Florida. Scammers stole more than $500,000 from him. And when law enforcement would not help, Don traveled to Singapore and Laos at his own expense. He hired a Chinese law firm. He identified a Chinese kingpin operating scam compounds across Burma and Laos. Don, a private American citizen with no badge, conducted the investigation our system was not yet built to do. I'm here on behalf of Mary, a Wisconsin paralegal who fed cash into a Bitcoin ATM 24 times in a local gas station. When law enforcement would not help, Mary built the case herself. She identified 4 Nigerian suspects and provided forensic evidence to law enforcement on 2 continents. Mary asked me a question I hope this committee remembers. Why in the United States in 2026 are victims having to solve their own crimes? This is not a collection of isolated fraud cases. It is an industrialized global criminal economy. I call it the Scamdemic. Over the last 3 years, I have traveled repeatedly to Cambodia, Thailand, the Myanmar border, and the Philippines to investigate these compounds myself. I've stood outside scam compounds in Phnom Penh and been surrounded by men telling me to delete my video, one wearing a Cambodian police uniform. This is state protection in real time. In February, outside Phnom Penh, I found 4 new scam compounds lit up like an NFL stadium, so new they aren't even on Google Maps. The crackdown is largely a sleight of hand. The industry is not disappearing, it is moving. I have met trafficking victims forced to perpetrate scams under torture and threats of death. The American grandfather whose retirement is stolen and the trafficked worker beaten inside a scam compound are victims of the same criminal enterprise, sometimes through the same keystroke. And this is no longer a consumer protection issue. 38 miles from a Chinese-built runway on Cambodia's coast sits Ream Naval Base, where Chinese warships now dock permanently. The same patronage networks protecting scam compounds enabled that expansion. American household wealth is being extracted at industrial scale and is flowing through criminal ecosystems tied to hostile state influence and regional instability. This is not simply fraud, this is national security. For 4 years, I have been warning that this was already here. And for 4 years, the response has lagged behind the threat. We are not at the beginning of this crisis. We are 4 years since I've been talking, 6 years behind their start of this. Americans are losing their retirements, their homes, and in some cases, their lives. Victims cannot continue to investigate these cases alone. Local law enforcement cannot confront transnational organized crime without federal support. And voluntary action from technology platforms has plainly failed. Congress has the ability to change that. Fund the response. Pass the legislation. Treat this like the national security issue it has become. We cannot afford to be 4 more years behind.